Hello everyone and welcome back to Slow English Podcast for Beginners. Take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy learning English with us today. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt sick and needed to see a doctor? Maybe you had a headache. Maybe you had a sore throat. Maybe you had a fever. Now imagine something even more challenging. Imagine you are in another country. You do not feel well. You need medical help. But the doctor speaks English. What would you say? How would you explain your symptoms? How would you make an appointment? How would you understand the doctor's advice? For many English learners, this situation feels scary. They know basic English. They can talk about food. They can talk about shopping. They can talk about their hobbies. But when they feel sick, they suddenly do not know what words to use. And that can make them feel nervous. The good news is that today we are going to learn together. In today's episode, we will follow a young woman named Olivia. Olivia wakes up one morning and realizes that she is not feeling well. She has a cold. Her throat hurts. She feels tired. And she needs to visit a doctor. Throughout this story, you will learn useful English that people use every day in real-life situations. And don't worry, we will speak slowly, we will explain everything clearly, and we will learn step by step. This podcast has 10 parts. In part 1, we are introducing today's story and preparing for our learning journey. In part 2, Olivia wakes up feeling sick, and we learn how to describe common symptoms. In part 3, Olivia calls a clinic and makes an appointment with a receptionist. In part 4, we arrive at the clinic and learn useful English for checking in and waiting for the doctor. In part 5, Olivia talks with the doctor and explains how she feels. This is the most important conversation in today's episode. In part 6, Olivia visits a pharmacy and learns how to get medicine. In part 7, we carefully explain important English sentences from today's story. In part 8, we study useful vocabulary words that every beginner should know. In part 9, we practice speaking together so you can improve your pronunciation and confidence. And finally, in part 10, we review everything we learned and finish with a short motivational message. So whether you are studying English at home, on the bus, while walking, or before going to sleep, this podcast is for you. Remember something important. You do not need perfect English. You only need to keep learning one word, one sentence, and one conversation at a time. Every episode makes you stronger. Every new word helps you communicate more confidently. And every minute you spend listening helps you move closer to your English goals. Are you ready? Then let's begin today's story. This is Olivia visits the doctor for a cold. Let's start with part 2. Olivia wakes up and realizes that something is not quite right. Part 2. Olivia wakes up feeling sick. It is Monday morning. The sun is beginning to shine through Olivia's bedroom window. Usually, Olivia enjoys Monday mornings. She likes to wake up early, make breakfast, and prepare for work. But today feels very different. The alarm clock rings at 7 o'clock. Beep, beep, beep. Olivia slowly opens her eyes. She looks at the clock. Then she closes her eyes again. She feels very tired. Normally, Olivia gets out of bed quickly. She feels energetic and ready for the day. But this morning her body feels heavy. She does not want to get up. She stays in bed for another minute. Then another minute. Finally, she sits up slowly. As she sits up, she notices something strange. Her head hurts. She puts her hand on her forehead. "Oh," she says quietly. "My head really hurts." Olivia rubs her forehead. She hopes the pain will go away. But it doesn't. She takes a deep breath. Then she coughs. Cough. Cough. The cough is dry and uncomfortable. Olivia frowns. That's not good, she says. She carefully gets out of bed and walks toward the bathroom. As she walks, she feels a little weak. Her body feels tired. Her legs feel heavy. When she reaches the bathroom, she turns on the light and looks in the mirror. The person in the mirror does not look healthy. Her eyes look tired. There are dark circles under her eyes. Her face looks pale. Her nose is slightly red. Suddenly she sneezes. Achoo! Then she sneezes again. Achoo! Olivia reaches for a tissue. I think I'm getting sick, she says. She blows her nose and looks at herself again. My nose is running. My throat hurts. My head hurts. And I'm very tired. She gently touches her neck. Her throat feels sore. Swallowing feels uncomfortable. Even speaking feels difficult. Olivia tries to say a few words. My voice sounds different today. She sounds quieter than usual. After leaving the bathroom, Olivia walks into the kitchen. Usually, she loves making coffee in the morning. The smell of fresh coffee always makes her happy. Today, however, even coffee does not sound exciting. Instead, she decides to make a cup of warm tea. She boils some water. She places a tea bag into her favorite mug. Then she sits quietly at the kitchen table. Outside the window, people are beginning their day. Some are walking to work. Some are riding bicycles. Some are waiting for the bus. Everything looks normal outside. But Olivia does not feel normal. She slowly drinks her tea. The warm tea helps her throat feel a little better. But she still feels sick. She checks her phone. She remembers that she has an important meeting at work today. Her manager is expecting her. Several co-workers will attend the meeting. Olivia feels worried. I don't want to miss work, she says. But I really don't feel well. She decides to check her temperature. She walks to the medicine cabinet and takes out a thermometer. She carefully places it under her tongue. Then she waits. A few seconds later, the thermometer beeps. Beep. Olivia looks at the screen. Her temperature is 38 degrees Celsius. Her eyes become wide. Oh no, she says. I have a fever. Now she knows something is wrong. This is not just tiredness. This is not just a bad morning. She is sick. Olivia sits down again. For a moment she feels worried. What if she gets worse? What if she cannot work for several days? What if she needs medicine? Then she takes a deep breath. She tries to stay calm. Okay, she says to herself. Don't panic. I need to do the right thing. I should talk to a doctor. I should get some medical advice. That thought makes her feel a little better. She picks up her phone. She opens her internet browser. Then she starts searching for a nearby clinic. After a few minutes, she finds a clinic close to her apartment. The reviews are good. The clinic opens early. And it is only 10 minutes away. Olivia smiles slightly. Perfect, she says. I'll call them now. She takes another sip of tea. She clears her throat. Then she picks up her phone and prepares to make an appointment. And this brings us to the next part of our story. In part 3, Olivia calls the clinic and speaks with the receptionist for the first time. Part 3, Olivia calls the clinic. Olivia looks at the clinic's phone number on her screen. She takes a deep breath. Although Olivia speaks some English, She always feels a little nervous when making important phone calls. She wants to explain her problem clearly. She wants to make an appointment, and she hopes someone can help her. Olivia picks up her phone. She carefully types the number. Then she presses the call button. Ring, ring, ring. A friendly voice answers. Receptionist. Good morning. Green Valley Medical Clinic. How may I help you today? Olivia feels relieved. The receptionist sounds kind and professional. Olivia speaks slowly and clearly. Hello. Good morning. Receptionist. Good morning. Olivia. My name is Olivia Parker. Receptionist. Hello, Olivia. How can I help you today? Olivia. I don't feel very well. Receptionist. I'm sorry to hear that. Olivia. Thank you. Receptionist. Can you tell me what seems to be the problem? Olivia thinks for a moment. Then she explains. I have a sore throat. Receptionist. Okay. Olivia. I also have a cough. Receptionist. I see. Olivia. And I have a fever. Receptionist. How long have you been feeling sick? Olivia. I started feeling sick yesterday evening. Receptionist. Did your symptoms become worse this morning? Olivia. Yes, they did. Receptionist. I understand. Olivia feels happy because the receptionist is listening carefully. Receptionist. Would you like to see a doctor today? Olivia. Yes, please. Receptionist. I'd like to make an appointment. Receptionist. Of course. The receptionist begins checking the schedule. Olivia hears the sound of a keyboard in the background. Click, click, click. Receptionist. Let's see what times are available. A few seconds pass. Receptionist. We have an opening at 10 o'clock this morning. Olivia smiles. That is sooner than she expected. 10 o'clock sounds perfect. Receptionist. Wonderful. Receptionist. Before I book the appointment, may I have your full name, please? Olivia. Certainly. My full name is Olivia Parker. Receptionist. Thank you. Receptionist. Could you spell your first name for me? Olivia. Of course. Olivia. Receptionist. Thank you. And Parker. Olivia. Parker. Receptionist. Perfect. Receptionist enters the information into the computer. Receptionist. May I also have your phone number? Olivia. Yes. My phone number is 555-8721. Receptionist. Thank you. Receptionist. And is this your first visit to our clinic? Olivia. Yes, it is. Receptionist. Welcome. Olivia. Thank you. Receptionist. May I ask your age? Olivia. I'm 28 years old. Receptionist. Thank you. The receptionist types a few more notes. Then she speaks again. Receptionist. Your appointment has been confirmed for 10 o'clock this morning. Olivia feels relieved. That's great. Receptionist. Please arrive about 10 minutes early. Olivia. Okay. Receptionist. And please bring a photo ID if possible. Olivia. No problem. Receptionist. Do you know where our clinic is located? Olivia. I think so, but I'm not completely sure. Receptionist. No problem. Our clinic is on Maple Street, next to the city library. Olivia. Oh yes, I know that area. Receptionist. Wonderful. Receptionist. Do you have any questions for me? Olivia thinks for a moment. Then she asks, should I bring anything else? Receptionist. No. Just your identification card and any medical information you may have. Olivia. Okay. Receptionist. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Olivia. No, that's everything. Receptionist. Excellent. Receptionist. We look forward to seeing you this morning. Olivia. Thank you very much for your help. Receptionist. You're very welcome. Olivia. Have a nice day. Receptionist. You too, Olivia. Take care. Olivia ends the call. She places her phone on the table. Immediately she feels better. Not because her cold is gone, but because she has taken the first step. She has made an appointment. She has asked for help. And now she knows what to do next. Olivia looks at the clock. There is enough time before her appointment. She decides to drink another cup of warm tea. Then she will get ready and leave for the clinic. Soon, she will speak with the doctor and learn more about her illness. And that is exactly what will happen in the next part of our story. Part 4, arriving at the clinic. After finishing her second cup of tea, Olivia gets ready to leave. She puts on a comfortable sweater. She checks her bag. Inside her bag, she places her phone, her wallet, her identification card, and a small bottle of water. Okay, she says. I have everything I need. Before leaving, she looks at the clock. It is 9:35 in the morning. Her appointment is at 10 o'clock. The clinic is only 10 minutes away, but the receptionist asked her to arrive early. Olivia locks the door to her apartment and walks outside. The weather is cool. A gentle breeze blows through the trees. Normally, Olivia enjoys morning walks. Today, however, she feels tired. Her body still feels weak. Her throat still hurts. And she coughs occasionally. Cough, cough. As she walks, she notices people around her. Some people are going to work. Some are drinking coffee. Others are talking on their phones. Everyone seems busy. Olivia quietly continues toward the clinic. After about 10 minutes, she sees a sign. Green Valley Medical Clinic. There it is, she says. She feels relieved. The building looks clean and modern. Large windows cover the front of the building. Several patients are entering and leaving. Olivia walks through the front door. As soon as she enters, she notices how quiet the clinic is. The air feels cool. The floor is clean. Soft music is playing in the background. A few people are sitting in the waiting area. Some are reading magazines. Some are looking at their phones. Others are simply waiting quietly. Olivia walks toward the reception desk. A friendly receptionist smiles at her. Receptionist. Good morning. Olivia smiles politely. Good morning. Receptionist. How can I help you today? Olivia. I have an appointment at 10 o'clock. Receptionist. Certainly. Receptionist. May I have your name, please? Olivia. My name is Olivia Parker. The receptionist looks at the computer screen. She types for a few seconds. Then she smiles. Yes, I see your appointment here. Olivia feels happy. Everything is going smoothly. Receptionist. May I please see your identification card? Olivia opens her bag. She takes out her ID card and hands it to the receptionist. Receptionist. Thank you. The receptionist checks the information carefully. A few moments later, she returns the card. Receptionist. Everything looks good. Olivia. Great. Receptionist. Since this is your first visit, I need you to complete a short form. Olivia. Okay. Receptionist hands her a clipboard and a pen. Receptionist. Please write your name, address, phone number, and emergency contact information. Olivia. No problem. She sits down in a nearby chair and begins filling out the form. The questions are simple. Name, date of birth, address, phone number, emergency contact. After a few minutes, she finishes. She returns the form to the reception desk. Receptionist. Thank you very much. Olivia. You're welcome. Receptionist. The doctor is running on time today. Olivia smiles. That's good to hear. Receptionist. Please take a seat in the waiting room. The nurse will call your name soon. Olivia. Thank you. She walks to an empty chair and sits down. The waiting room is peaceful. On one wall, there are posters about healthy eating. Another poster explains the importance of drinking water. Olivia reads them while she waits. A few minutes later, an elderly man sits beside her. The man smiles kindly. Man. Good morning. Olivia. Good morning. Man. Are you waiting to see the doctor too? Olivia. Yes, I am. Man. I hope you're feeling okay. Olivia smiles. Thank you. I have a cold. Man. I'm sorry to hear that. Olivia. It's okay. I hope I'll feel better soon. Man. I'm sure you will. The conversation is short but friendly. A few moments later, a nurse appears in the doorway. She holds a tablet in her hands. She looks around the waiting room. Then she calls out, Olivia Parker? Olivia immediately stands up. That's me. The nurse smiles warmly. Hello, Olivia. My name is Nurse Emily. Olivia. Nice to meet you. Nurse Emily. Nice to meet you too. Please come with me. Olivia follows the nurse down a hallway. As they walk, the nurse asks a few simple questions. Nurse Emily. How are you feeling today? Olivia. Not very well. I have a fever and a sore throat. Nurse Emily. I understand. We'll take good care of you. Those words make Olivia feel more relaxed. They enter a small examination room. The room is bright and comfortable. There is a chair, a desk, computer, and an examination bed. Nurse Emily gestures toward the chair. Please have a seat. Olivia sits down. The nurse begins checking her basic health information. Nurse Emily. I'm going to take your temperature first. Olivia. Okay. The nurse uses a digital thermometer. A few seconds later it beeps. Nurse Emily looks at the result. You still have a mild fever. Olivia nods. I thought so. Next, the nurse checks Olivia's blood pressure. Everything is recorded in the computer. Nurse Emily. Thank you. The doctor will be with you shortly. Olivia. Thank you very much. Nurse Emily smiles. You're welcome. Then she leaves the room. Now Olivia is alone. She looks around quietly. She takes a deep breath. Soon she will speak directly with the doctor. She hopes to find out exactly what is wrong. And she hopes she can start feeling better soon. A few minutes later, there is a gentle knock on the door. Knock. Knock, knock. The doctor is about to enter. And that brings us to the most important part of today's story. Part 5. Olivia talks with the doctor. Knock, knock, knock. A gentle voice comes from the other side of the door. May I come in? Olivia sits up straight. Yes, of course. The door opens. A friendly doctor enters the room. He is wearing a white coat and carrying a tablet. The doctor smiles warmly. Doctor. Good morning, Olivia. Olivia smiles. Good morning, doctor. Doctor. My name is Dr. Wilson. It's nice to meet you. Olivia. It's nice to meet you too. Dr. Wilson sits down at his desk. He looks at the information the nurse recorded. Then he turns his attention to Olivia. Doctor. So Olivia, what brings you here today? Olivia. I haven't been feeling well. Doctor. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell me more about your symptoms? Olivia nods. Of course. I have a sore throat. Doctor. Okay. Olivia. I have a cough. Doctor. I see. Olivia. I also have a fever. Doctor. Anything else? Olivia thinks for a moment. Yes. I've been feeling very tired. Doctor. How long have you felt this way? Olivia. I started feeling sick yesterday evening. Doctor. So the symptoms began yesterday? Olivia. Yes. Doctor. And did they become worse this morning? Olivia. Yes, definitely. Doctor. Can you describe your sore throat? Olivia. It hurts when I swallow. Doctor. I understand. Is the pain mild, moderate, or severe? Olivia is not sure. The doctor will be with you shortly. Olivia. Thank you very much. Nurse Emily smiles. You're welcome. Then she leaves the room. Now Olivia is alone. She looks around quietly. She takes a deep breath. Soon she will speak directly with the doctor. She hopes to find out exactly what is wrong. And she hopes she can start feeling better soon. A few minutes later, there is a gentle knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. The doctor is about to enter. And that brings us to the most important part of today's story. Part 5. Olivia talks with the doctor. Knock, knock, knock. A gentle voice comes from the other side of the door. May I come in? Olivia sits up straight. Yes, of course. The door opens. A friendly doctor enters the room. He is wearing a white coat and carrying a tablet. The doctor smiles warmly. Doctor. Good morning, Olivia. Olivia smiles. Good morning, doctor. Doctor. My name is Dr. Wilson. It's nice to meet you. Olivia. It's nice to meet you too. Dr. Wilson sits down at his desk. He looks at the information the nurse recorded. Then he turns his attention to Olivia. Doctor. So Olivia, what brings you here today? Olivia. I haven't been feeling well. Doctor. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell me more about your symptoms? Olivia nods. Of course. I have a sore throat. Doctor. Okay. Olivia. I have a cough. Doctor. I see. Olivia. I also have a fever. Doctor. Anything else? Olivia thinks for a moment. Yes. I've been feeling very tired. Doctor. How long have you felt this way? Olivia. I started feeling sick yesterday evening. Doctor. So the symptoms began yesterday? Olivia. Yes. Doctor. And did they become worse this morning? Olivia. Yes, definitely. Doctor. Can you describe your sore throat? Olivia. It hurts when I swallow. Doctor. I understand. Is the pain mild, moderate, or severe? Olivia is not sure. Part 6 Quick Review. Before we finish, let's quickly review some useful English from today's story. Useful sentence number 1. I don't feel well. Use this when you are sick. Useful sentence number 2. I'd like to make an appointment. Use this when you want to see a doctor. Useful sentence number 3. I have a sore throat. Use this when your throat hurts. Useful vocabulary. Fever, a high body temperature. Cough. When you make a sound because your throat is irritated. Prescription, a document from a doctor that helps you get medicine. Pharmacist. The person who gives you medicine and explains how to take it. Great job! Today we followed Olivia as she woke up feeling sick, called a clinic, visited a doctor, and received treatment for her cold. Along the way, we learned useful English for real-life situations and practiced important health-related vocabulary. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Keep listening. Keep practicing, and remember that every episode helps you become a more confident English speaker. Take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next Slow English podcast for beginners. Goodbye, everyone.